At the small forward position, at 6'9", number 11, starting at point, standing 6'2", number 4, Robert Williams. At the end of the forward position, at 6'9", number 12, Victorious Redmond. He's anyone from day one, 6'5", and the number 1, Anthony.
Breaking this a fun time of year, mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures, it's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
So the New York starting five. Mikal Bridges out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Ortiz in at the point.
Well, that's a very early.
So Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing some... The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Then there's Reed. Then it's Dillingham. It's Beringer in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And you're also seeing that high motor in terms of their ability to block shots or alter them, bringing that presence defensively.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Mobo. Here's Anunoby. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
Outside, Reed. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Reed's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Edwards against Brunson. Stolen by Robinson. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Berenger's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now Edwards is coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Here's Dillingham. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Brunson with a clean look. Good on the three-point shot. And the Knicks lead by 18.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
Here's Dillingham, and it's blocked by Brunson. Ortiz gets the bucket. Ortiz has got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. New York leading by 15. Second half underway. And here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Out front. It's Anunoby at the 4 and Towns at the 5. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Ortiz in at the point. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Got a hand on it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And that one is good. Towns has got 12.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Ortiz gets the bucket.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Dillingham. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Randall with the bucket.
You could tell that Randall was looking for his shot there. Got the ball and wasted no time putting up the jet.
Here's Ortiz. Bridges passes to Ortiz, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Ortiz. Pass to Brunson. Bridges inside the three-point line. Gobert with the block.
As intimidating a defensive presence as there is, Gobert could write a book on rim protection.
That's tipped out of bounds. New York takes possession. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Randall outside. Pass to Dillingham. Shot from free throw range. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Ortiz. Another 3 for New York.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love...
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He has decided it's the right time to... A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Anunoby sends it back.
And Anunoby takes pride in this. Blocks like that can really help build momentum.
Up to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Anthony Edwards out there with Dillingham. It's Berger in at the 5, down low. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Timberwolves trail by 15. They get a hand on it. Here's Ortiz. Oh my goodness.
And he threw down that 360 like it was no problem. That is just insane skill.
Look at the guys on the bench. They're falling all over themselves. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Pass to Dillingham. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. Now here's Randall, defended by Towns. 4 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Minnesota making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. And New York making a change here. Here's Ortiz. Over Dillingham. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Ortiz has got 33 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. One of the standout performances of our game, earning our player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Brunson against Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Randall with a screen for Dillingham. Shot clock at 5 to end the run.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Here's Ortiz. Boom, he jams it straight down.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Knocks down the 3.
And how's that for move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Ortiz has got 38 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Out to Brunson. Here's Ortiz. Driving inside. Good on the bucket. Ortiz has got 40 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Dillingham. Randall from outside, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Ortiz has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Edwards, that's good.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring line. Ants emerged as an elite player.
Here's Ortiz. And yep, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
And guys, at this point,